Welcome to Grand Velas. This is one of the few all-inclusive resorts that we would qualify as luxurious while also family-friendly, which is surprisingly hard to come by considering that most modern all-inclusive resorts that we would consider luxurious are adults only. And I've got a secret to reveal at the end of this video that will save you thousands of dollars on a destination wedding here. This is also one of the few all-inclusive resorts with perfectly planned wedding ceremony and reception venues. Most of the time, these locations are an afterthought by the resort architects. Let's show you some of these impressive wedding locations now. Let's start here at the stunning beachside ceremony spot called the Grand Class Deck. This is the showstopper for me. The view of the palm trees and ocean is perfect from here. You get a beach experience without having to enter the sand, which actually a lot of our clients request a beach venue without the sand. An added benefit is that this location is on a more private end of the resort. It's also right by the suite that every bride and groom is automatically upgraded to, so the bride doesn't have to traverse the resort to enter the ceremony. It's hot here 90% of the year, so that's kind of a big bonus. Let's go ahead and show you that upgraded suite now since we're here. We are in love with this room. A great feature is its wide and long windows. This goes far to improve wedding day photography. They also did a great job with the design and kept things simple but elegant. This room should appeal to everyone. And check out the large walkout patio and plunge pool with this total ocean view. Speaking of this view, I need to mention that Grand Velas sits on one of the most desirable sections of clean and clear beaches on the Mexican Caribbean coast. There's something about the geography of this location that always makes the water here that super saturated turquoise color. We always recommend this resort to clients who put a premium on a pretty beach. Now let's check out a collection of 3 adjacent wedding spaces: the Ocean Terrace, the White Foyer, and the White Ballroom. This was a brilliant idea to put these 3 venue choices together. Since Grand Velas only hosts 1 wedding per day, you can use these spaces in any combination you like for ceremonies, cocktail hour, receptions, or even welcome parties. The choice is yours how to utilize the spaces. This is also the best backup plan we can think of in the Riviera Maya for bad weather. So glad they designed this space to be bright and white. If a poolside wedding is what you're looking for, then Grand Velas checks that box too with the impressive Zen Pool Terrace. This is probably the most colorful place on the entire resort. Like I mentioned, this is one of the best beaches on this coast, so if you want to be right by the water, Grand Velas has a super scenic option for ceremonies or receptions on the beach, and this location also feels semi-private. There are also 2 garden choices if you desire wedding locations surrounded by lush greenery. The Chaca Garden is a smaller venue with views of the freshwater cenote, and the Zen Garden is a massive open lawn surrounded by the jungle. There is so many more details to share with you about Grand Velas. We've barely scratched the surface here. But I'm going to reveal the secret that will save a lot of money on a destination wedding here. If you book this resort through us, Bohemia Wedding Travel, all vendor fees will be waived. Basically, that means you can hire any outside vendors you prefer and not be charged the fees that typically cost $3,000 to $6,000 for destination weddings. This partnership is a beautiful thing. Seriously, Grand Velas can't be beat for a family-friendly, all-inclusive resort with the perfect assortment of wedding locations, fantastic rooms, and scenery.